isn't the right thing to do. How can I ever change things that I feel? If I could, maybe I'd give you my word. How can I, when you won't take it from me? You can go your own way. You can call it another lonely day. You can go your own way. Go your own way. Tell me why everything turned around. Backing up, checking up, so you won't do. If I could, maybe I'd give you my word. Open up, everything's waiting for you. You can go your own way. Go your own way. You can call it another lonely day. You can go your own way. Go your own way.
That is absolutely awesome. Look at that clock. Keep it about what? I don't have the time right here. Went by 2:36.
Good morning, everybody. We are at the Palm Beach
Crazy.
race of the Palm Beaches here, the annual marathon of the Palm Beaches. I've run this race consecutively for
Great job.
over a decade and a half in the past.
Great job,
I haven't run it for a few years, but I still come to it. I still love it. I still love all the fanfare. I still love all the people coming to town. It's a wonderful weekend. Beautiful weather too for it, as usual. And I'm wearing the hat. I'm wearing the Boston Marathon bombing hat as well. Let's check out a few of the runners. Let's have some fun this morning. I didn't wake up for the start of the race. It would have been pre-dawn, but I wanted to just come here and watch most of the runners finish, and then we'll check out the post-race tent as well. All right, let's check it out.
John, Catherine, Sophia, Haley, Shelby, welcome back. Good. Catherine. Logan, welcome back. All right. Alejandro, Scott, Timothy,
Happy to see their
Gabriel.
family members and friends running.
Congratulations, everybody. Remember, your QR code will give you your time, ladies and gentlemen. Your QR code on the bid will give you your time. Make sure you go through and get that medal, get that.
Everybody's making that final push to finish the race. Right now, they should be at the 2 hour and 45 minute mark for the half marathon. A lot of half marathon runners are finishing right now. The elite runners might have finished the main marathon. The full marathon and the half marathon start the race at the same time. I used to finish in about an hour and 40 minutes. That was my time usually, finishing the half marathon. I wouldn't do the full because I wanted to party that night. So if you do the full, you're probably going to be sick for 2-3 days. But with the half, you're pretty much okay within a day and a half. Here we are at the main tent afterward. Hello.
Congratulations, Ivan. You're our 2025 U.S. Polo ASSN Palm Beaches Marathon winner. Everyone give him a round of applause.
Gracias, saludos a mi familia en Ecuador, en Tulcán, al Carchi. Gracias por todo. Que se puede.
There he is. Ivan Balalos from Ecuador, our 2025
Ivan Balalos from Ecuador. He is the winner of the main marathon.
All right, fantastic. He's hurting a little bit. He was going for 2:30 marathon time.
So here, you're not going to get the fastest times. You're usually going to get those with the Boston, and you're going to get them with the New York Marathon. But it is a beautiful marathon to run, right in the middle of Christmas season. Warm weather. Everybody comes for a nice weekend off, and they get to run a marathon too, and maybe get a medal, which is great. Earlier this weekend, they had the 5K and the 10K. I think that was yesterday. But right now, pre-dawn is when they have the race on Sunday. So I just wanted to show everybody the tent. Now they're doing awards here.
Stacy Eula.
A lot of people show up.
With a time of 1:26. Here comes Stacy.
Really, really cool. We'll go back out to the course where the half marathon people are finishing the race. I'll try to get across the street, show you the intercoastal, because early in the morning here, it's always beautiful. I remember stretching pre-dawn in the dark. You know, you're trying to get out of bed, you're trying to shake off those cobwebs and then be ready. So you have to rest the day before. You can't go out partying. I had a few drinks last night with some friends, but I wasn't about to run the race. I was thinking about it. I was really thinking about it. Really cool. A lot of people coming together. Usually the 5 and 10K, you're going to have people who are beginners and stuff like that, which is great because the next step is to start running the marathons too and to training for them. I have a friend who was a dancer and she hadn't run marathons ever, and then she was a natural at it. She started running the Miami Marathon. She came in very, very good time. And now I believe that she won first place in her age division. So it's never too late, guys. It's never too late. Just got to keep those knees protected. So we'll come back out here. I wasn't here for the elite runners to finish. Usually for the half marathon, the elite runners finish in about an hour and 15, an hour and 20 minutes, I want to say, for the women. So I did fairly well. One time I ran with Bill Rogers, so that was fun. I heard some really loud steps behind me on one race, and I'm like, who's this flip-flopping? And I didn't know who it was, and he passed me. He was about 60 at the time. I think I was about 35. He passed me, and he beat me by about a minute, and he was 60 years old, and that's because he had won the Boston Marathon 4 times. It's just insane. Some of these people just naturally have that ability. They're light on their feet. I'm much heavier, so I was running at about 175 pounds when most of the marathon runners were in their 130-pound range. So I figured it was pretty cool for me to run that fast. At one point, I was running, maybe 3rd, 4th, or even 5th place in my age range, which I was very proud of. Very proud. So this is in Palm Beach, West Palm Beach, Florida, right outside my place, actually. You can see behind here is E.R. Bradley, so you can understand where I am. And this is the Marathon of the Palm Beaches. They call it, see, that's why I tripped up really early, because they call it the Polo Association Marathon now. They just named it something different, the sponsor. But after the race, they have that tent where everybody gets their bagels, their bananas, all that stuff. They stuff their face right after it. We got a juice tent here. lot of people having fun, basically what it is. But, you know, people train for this. And I don't recommend just training a couple months before it. I recommend you train the entire year. That way, you don't have to worry about lactic acid. You have to just worry about your time. And I recommend a lot of heavy running a couple months in advance, and then tapering off until the marathon itself. So this was the starting line, and it's also the finish line too. Let me see if I can actually give you a shot of Flagler House, because it is pretty cool. Cloudy day. I think it rained overnight, but it wasn't raining for the marathon, and it's not too sunny, so I think it's actually perfect weather for times. The beer tent. Yeah, I've been in marathons where you have a beer tent afterward. And I think they have it here too, because I've had beer after these marathons too. The craziest one is the Beta Breakers in San Francisco. I mean, you got really weird runners there. They're running naked and stuff, so that one's pretty crazy. But this one's a family event here. There's the Flagler House, right across the Intercoastal Waterway from me. And you have the yacht club here. You have some people here that are coming back. These are the full marathon runners, I believe, by their bibs. So they're coming back right now. They're about to finish. Really good times, actually. Anything under 3 hours, I think that's where we are. Anything under 3 hours, and you are elite. I think the qualifying times for the Boston. See, this is a qualifying race for the Boston and the New York City Marathon. You can't just get into those unless you do it for charity. Yeah, Henry Flagler, that's right. So, yeah. So right now, they started at about, I want to say about 6 a.m. on the dot, or a little bit shortly after. So the elite runners should be finishing the main marathon right now. And anyone who does it in under 3 hours is a super elite, in my mind. I mean, the Boston Marathon, I think the fastest time ever was 2 hours flat, or 2:01, or 2:04, something like that. And I was at the Boston Marathon during the Boston bombing. That's why I'm wearing the hat, because I was at the expo before. But I had missed the bombing, thankfully. I had missed the bombing by about, I want to say about an hour. I had left about an hour before it happened. I watched the elite runners, and then I left to go meet someone for lunch. And then the bombing happened, and I heard about it. At first, they thought it was a transformer that exploded. You see the Intercoastal right across from me. They have the gates. I want to get to the other side, actually, but we'll see what we can do. The reason why you don't see so many people is because these are really the fastest runners here, and they're pretty much first. But what we saw earlier was the half marathon runners finishing their race. And that's not a small feat either. You hit the lottery for the New York City Marathon. Yeah, there's a lottery, of course. You blew your knee out. Wow, 2 months before trail running. That's too bad. You see, you can't overdo. You just gotta slowly. You just gotta pace yourself. You have to pace yourself. You can't rush it. There's a lot of novices who rush it. I was always in condition, especially when I was running during the winter. I would have icicles on my back forming. You know, frost and icicles. I never stopped. So I was always conditioned, so I could always run the marathon at any time. It was very much like Roy Jones Jr. boxing. Always conditioned. Now I'm heavier, but I'm still conditioned. I always work out every day, but I don't run every day. It's pretty much an every other day thing. And now I'm clocking in at about 185 pounds. It's a little high for me, 187, something like that. So I really should be in the 170s. Let's go back up here on the little hill where the finish is. You see the medals. Hey, excuse me, can I check out the medal real quick? Is that all right? All right, there it is. Half marathon you finished. Good for you. What was your time?
About at 2:30.
At 2:30, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. You're going to bring it under 2 one day?
Next time.
Yeah, okay,
yeah,
nice.
this is my first one.
I ran it for 18 years.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty cool. Congratulations, that's a very nice medal.
Thank you. This is my first one.
All right, good for you. That's a very good time, seriously. Wow. Thank you so much for subscribing. I need subscribers. I want to get to the 1,000 mark. I know it's peanuts for everybody, but it is something that I was shooting for. And sometimes with YouTube, you never know. Sometimes you get stuck at a certain number, and it doesn't seem to move, so you try different things. I mean, I did a dog show early in the morning on a Saturday or Sunday, I remember. So I'm definitely going to do this if I'm going to do a dog show early in the morning. But look at this celebration event afterward with the tent and stuff. Let's see if we find the beer tent. That's going to be where the cool people are, right? All these people for sure are going to be the half marathon finishers. Christmas time, right? Probably 73, 74 degrees out already today. Cloudy, windless, and a little humid. It's perfect running weather, folks. I don't know if you're a runner, but it's perfect running weather when it's like that. For me, at least. I don't like the wind. I don't like it to be too cold. I like a tad humidity, just a little bit of humidity, and no sun, which is what we've got right now. No sun. Hey, Willowbug, how you doing? Nice to see you. So here, when I used to finish pretty early in the 140 range. So by the time I got to the tent here, the food tent, there was nobody here. There was no line. Here there's a line now because most of the runners are coming in at this time. They're coming in doing 2.5 hours, 2 hours, 45 minutes. That's typical for beginner runners finishing a half marathon, which is still great. One of my last ones was after COVID. And unfortunately, my childhood asthma came back during COVID. So I had issues with breathing, and I had to bring an inhaler with me when I ran my last race. That brought me to 2 hours and 8 minutes, I want to say. So when I ran that one, I knew that, I didn't have the lung capacity, and it was right after COVID. I knew I didn't have the lung capacity that I used to have being a younger man and never wheezing at all. But since then, my lungs have strengthened again. I do a lot of walking now. So I do a lot of walking with the live streaming too. If you have seen my other videos, my live streams during the summer, it was a stretch where I was walking at least 10 miles every day consecutively for about 20 days. So it was pretty nuts to do that, but I really didn't feel that bad. I just made sure that I wore the right sneakers. That's all I cared about, so I wouldn't get any calluses. But other than that, I fared very, very, very well, especially in Las Vegas where it was about, 120 degrees. The phone would die, but I kept on going. All right, I got to put in the battery real quick because I just jumped out of bed and I came straight to this. I live like a block away. Let me take care of that. Can I just set this down real quick? I just want to get my battery out. Thanks so much. I just want to set it down. Doing a live stream of the event. I had to get out of bed as fast as possible. I was going to do it before 6, but... Thank you. I'll take one of those. Thank you. Alright, let's plug in. So we got some juice. I have to tell everybody, you don't even know how it feels when you take that shower after the race. It feels so, so good. And you just want to be like still on the couch after that for a while. See what everybody's up to here at the tent. Okay, this looks like the organizer's tent, and the food tent is right behind it. But everyone's starting to crowd in here because typically people are coming in the late 2 hour range for the half marathon. And again, the full marathon is not the fastest course, even though it is a flat course. It's a great course to get very good times, but it is a little bit on the warmer side here. Some of these runners are coming from north, and they just make it a weekend. They make it like a little getaway, like a 3-4 day weekend. They run the race and they get to see West Palm Beach and the island of Palm Beach. So it's pretty cool. A lot of people come to town this time of year. You got the snowbirds, you got people coming for the sandy tree, which I showed you in a couple videos at night. You'll get to see it right now during the day too. Look at this line for the food. They're really only getting, sometimes they have eggs, sometimes they have some meat products, but mostly you're going to get oranges, bananas, and bagels, things like that. But I used to stuff my face. I used to take pictures with huge plates of food.
We're at that.
Congratulations, ladies. Congratulations to all the runners. I don't care if you have to stop and walk. You know, you gotta finish the race. That's the goal. You gotta finish the race. I never actually slowed down to a walk on any race. That was one of my rules. If I was gonna slow down, I was gonna keep on jogging and then slow down. And there were many times where I would hit a wall. And you runners out there know what that is, that wall that you gotta get past until you get your second win. And there's nobody that's gonna help you get through that except for yourself. And in order to make it through those walls, you have to experience them. Cramps shouldn't be an issue when you're running a marathon. That's the sign of somebody who's well conditioned. Cramps should never be an issue. If you have cramps when you're running marathons, either you've gone too hard too soon, or you're not conditioned. It's really cool here with all the people. And you know, you have to really give a shout out to the people that come with the runners and support them. I had parents join me when I used to run these things. Not too many friends, because no one would ever get up that early, but that's okay. And then afterward, I would stay one more day and then go straight back to work in New York or Boston. So I would fly right back, go straight back to work. So I would take a day off of work and do these long weekends. I really didn't enjoy my place so much back then. I only would come about every month and a half or so. But for the marathon, I was here. And I remember at that time they had the Toys for Tots too. When they had the Toys for Tots, Vanilla Ice used to show up and give out the toys for the kids and play Ice Ice Baby and all that. I think he still does it, but not here in West Palm Beach. I haven't looked that up. So right now I see a lot of people that are walking around a little wobbly, a little rickety. And that reminds me of some races where I'd be running along. And you know, people have to help each other out. I actually had to slow down and kind of carry a girl that was almost going to faint in front of me. And we gave her some water, and then I continued on. But she was ready to fall flat on her face. And luckily, I'd caught her. Other things that happen is people do get bathroom accidents, if you know what I mean. So they do have porta potties, but not every time are you going to. I mean, that's a good motivation to go faster, I guess, but you're not going to make it sometimes. So make sure you take care of business before you go out there, folks. All right, so let's see the Sandy Tree real quick during the day here. You guys can see it there in the distance. You got the Sandy Tree. It's another great attraction. You know, last night, all the restaurants were packed. It was a beautiful evening again. You know, people having fun, carbo loading up, and alcohol loading up too. Nice and peaceful. So this is what the Sandy Tree looks like during the day. And we'll go out and we'll see some of the other sculptures. If we can make it across the street. Let's see if we can. I think we can. Yeah, here there are no gates. Let's check it out. So this is always exciting. So what I remember is, even though you're groggy when you wake up in the morning, you're like, oh, should I go to this? Should I not go to this? I'm happy I actually came to it. Just because by the time you get here, the adrenaline rush gets you through it. All right, keep it up, keep it up. This is a nice little thing I have set up. So if you are a runner, tell me your stories. I mean, a lot of people did get motivation from that movie, Forrest Gump, you know, and they're like, oh, I would love to do that, see the world, and also, you know, get some medals in the process. So it's a great advertisement for West Palm Beach, the Palm Beaches, and South Florida in general, to see some of the other sculptures here as we take a little break. We'll go to this one first. I did show these at night, and at night you get an entirely different crowd. You get all the tourists, you get the kids coming. This is more, you know, for the hardcore marathon runners. And a lot of times, all their hard work and effort, and I know this firsthand, it goes really unrewarded and unappreciated. You know, 99.9% of us, myself included, we're not here to make first place. We're here to better ourselves. We're here to challenge ourselves. That's why I like these types of feat of endurance, these activities. I like to see what I'm capable of, but as you get older, you have to also watch your joints too. So if you want to stay in it in the long run, you have to take care of yourself, especially when you get older. Past 40s, there are issues that pop up. Your recovery time is a lot slower. Oh my God, you can pull your back while you're sleeping in bed. When you used to hop out of bed when you were in your late 20s, right? A lot of you out there can relate. I'm sure you can. But good morning to everybody. It's Sunday morning, marathon race weekend here in West Palm Beach. Almost missed it. Got up at 7:45, went to bed pretty late. Typical stuff. Scouring YouTube for interesting topics. I didn't go out, but I just went to bed late and got woken up by all the woos, and I'm like, oh wow. I knew about the marathon, but I'm like, you know what? Should I go now? I missed the elite runners, and I thought it was still a good idea to get out here. It only took me a few minutes, so it's pretty cool. So here are the volunteers. Now at the other stations, sometimes they have music and stuff. You can see the volunteers are really great people here. They're helping the runners out, the med tents and all that. They're either gonna have water or Gatorade. So many I've skipped. I mean, when I used to train, it was just an odd thing. I never really needed water while I was training to get 5 to 7 miles. You can take a look here at the Intercoastal. Here, earlier in the morning, it is absolutely serene and beautiful. And it still is. Look how calm it is. There's literally no wind out there. The palm trees are hardly moving. So it's a perfect day for running, guys. Perfect. So that was my claim to fame. Never stopping in a marathon and finishing every single one of them. So that was my one golden rule. If you guys want to play a song, feel free to play a song. They're only $1. That way I don't have to dig into my phone and fumble with it. Play any song that you want. Most of these people here are running the full marathon. Now they're in the groove by now. At this point, these people have already run pretty much half the marathon at this point. So these people are going to be finishing in the late 3-hour range, maybe the 4-hour range, taking their own pace. It's really a race against themselves. Like I said, your goal is to always beat yourself. And in the process, you're beating other people too. And then you see the printouts. They have the printouts of the results, and then you can see where you came in. Sometimes you're pleasantly surprised. Not all of these races are exactly 13.1 and 26.2 miles. Not all of them, okay? Some of them are longer. I ran a policeman's race in Boston one time, and it was supposed to be a 13.1. It ended up being a 13.3 marathon with a lot of bridges, a lot of inclines, declines, things like that. It just turned out, that was, I think, 2010. It turned out that was my fastest race ever. And I was just strong. I felt strong the entire time. And that stuff happens. That stuff happens. Even though I had to drive into town, park, and all that stuff. There was another race in Miami where I was just not feeling it at all. I had gone the night before. I stayed at a Hilton or something, and all by myself. And then, I drove there, parked the car, the whole shebang. And then in the morning, I just wasn't feeling it. But by the time the second or third mile came around, I came to and I hit my groove. So right here you see him with a sign, that gentleman right there, and it says 350 on it. He's the pacemaker for his entire group. Didn't look like the group was with him. So some people, it's okay to break off from that leader, but he's run it at a faster pace than 350. So they made him the group leader for 350 so that he can pace everybody. And sometimes it's a good idea to go as a group and have a pacer. But if you can't keep up with them, it's still okay. The goal here is to finish. That's the goal. you get a good vantage point of all the people. Everybody cheering everyone on. Hey, good Sunday morning here at the Palm Beach Marathon. Early in the morning. You see this pacer right here, this lady? The pace is at 3:55 for the main. And, you know, there's only one person with her, right? Which means a lot of people fell behind. You know, sometimes when you train, you get overconfident, you fall back. It is okay to do that. You're not a failure, trust me. The body isn't going to be operating at peak efficiency, and race day, you know, doesn't govern it. You know, it's just your body, the way that it feels sometimes. Sometimes your stomach hurts. It could be anything. It could be anything. Something you ate, or not eating enough, or losing too much weight. I would always go on some serious diets before the races just to be lighter and lighter and lighter. I ran one race at, I think it was 168 pounds. I was very light, but it wasn't my fastest time. I wasn't my strongest. I was at my strongest when I was at my baseline weight. So they're coming in here. This is the finish line, and it's also the starting line, and also where the tent is. Bill and Ag waking up. That's good. All right, so I'll make my way a little farther down. It's a cool spot to take video for me. They have like music over there, people party. You know, the runners aren't going to be dancing anytime soon. I would late at night. I used to go to nightclubs the same night. I remember they used to have this club safari here at the Marriott on Sunday night in Palm Beach Gardens, and I used to go to it right after taking a shower and relaxing.
It was so fast it almost shot off this laptop right here.
Yeah, the energy is amazing.
Somebody
like
put
I
that
said,
fire out.
You can be really weak. And then come here and get the adrenaline rush.
Congratulations. Congratulations to everybody. Dana, Isaac, Jacob, congratulations. Noah, Edward, Cindy, just come in. Congratulations. You are rocking it at the finish line. Make sure you check those QR codes. Make sure you make your way over to the tent. Good job, everybody. Brooks Robinson just come in with the marathon as well. 3:07. Smoking hot runners. Great job. Great job, Brooks. Congratulations.
Sorry to squeeze in.
So you're
I see
waiting
a lot of
over here,
wobbly
Roger?
people too. It's the case, but that last maybe
You got the whole family over here?
Powered through it as much as I possibly could. Rock
Oh,
stars,
I
that's right. They're all
love it,
rock
man.
stars.
You can't beat this stuff. You got the whole family.
Unappreciated.
Congratulations, everybody.
There it is. You don't know how good that feels, guys.
We got a
Finish
relay
and medal.
coming in. Team worst case scenario.
There you go. See?
Worst case scenario.
All right.
That's a
Yes.
pretty good name.
See, he was tied.
I like it.
Tell.
Seth Miller, Brooke
Everybody's tied.
Robinson, marathon finishers. Congratulations,
Great
runners.
job. Look at the
Hello,
backdrop. All these palm
Andrew.
trees.
Gladys, Christina, Grace, congratulations. You are done. Oh, you gotta love that
Good
feeling,
for
right?
them. Good for them.
Oh my
Finishing
goodness,
strong.
yes.
Right.
Welcome back, Rachel Rodriguez, Victoria, Christina Butler, welcome back.
Really cool. There you go. See?
Great job,
The lone
everybody.
wolves,
Great
too.
job, runners.
Really cool. Let's show you where they get their medals too. It's always a great feeling. Always a great feeling. Then they stuff their faces with bagels, which is fine. Got to carve back up, right? Let's see where they're giving the medals. Check that out real quick. Here you can see the medals. They have the full marathon medals right here. Then you have the half marathon medals, which are blue, I believe. Is that right? Yeah, the blue ones are the half. And you can see right here, they line up and then they give them the medals. The sun came out, so hopefully they can finish up before the sun gets really hot out here. And it is a bit humid. They're pulling off the lady there. You see here, they're ready, waiting. Well, that's interesting. These wet towels they're giving away this year. That's cool. Oh, these guys are. Pretty soon, the lactic acid's going to kick in. A lot of people are going to be a little rickety in about an hour or two. What's the temperature? It should be in the high 70s by now. Oh, look at this. We've got an American flag. Very patriotic, these things. Really cool. I want to see a few people get their medal, too. Maybe next year I'll just volunteer. It might be nice. Encourage people, more people to do it. Like I said, you never know if you can do natural, especially if you haven't abused your knees over your life. We're at the 3:11 mark now, so you're going to have some of the beginner runners here for the half marathon finishing up. The 3-hour range at the half marathon lets you really walk a lot of it. Okay? So probably mile 6, 7, 8. Those are the wall miles where everyone hits the wall. There's going to be some walking happening if you're going to be finishing at 3 hours, 15 minutes. But if you're older and you're just finishing the marathon, that's amazing as well. By itself. You run too, Quad? Good for you. Like and subscribe, please. There they are, finishing up, really happy. I love the duos. This guy here, oh boy, he's having some issues. They got the med tent, they're well taken care of. This guy here finished too, good for him. A lot of people do it for health, some people do it for speed, some people do it, you know, just to have a good time as an activity. Stay in shape. It's a great way to stay in shape. Don't let people tell you, oh, you're in the gym, you're going to lose weight, you're going to build muscle, and you're going to keep the weight off. No, you have to burn calories. You have to eat less than what you burn. And if you eat a lot, you got to burn a lot. Calories in, calories out, folks. There's a lot of little nuances involved in there. There's fasting that you can do. There's the type of food that you eat, how quickly food digests, things like that. What's bad for you, all that shit is true too. But it's really calories in, calories out. If you're eating a diet of 5,000 calories a day and you're burning 3,000 or 2,000 calories a day, there's an extra 3,000 calories there. That's a pound. That's going to show up on the scale. It just doesn't disappear. So you have to burn it. And running or fast walking, they're great ways to burn it. Just be careful with your joints and knees, okay? Be careful with your injuries. Nice to see everybody showing up. I know it's early, guys. I know it's early, so we're going to get either the insomniacs or the early risers today. Everybody having a good time here. Maybe we can get closer to the tent once again to show all of you who haven't seen it. Get some people scarfing down some of those bagels. It's always funny to watch that. Eating bananas, eating the oranges like it's the first time ever they had a fruit in their mouth. The older I get, always jealous of the younger ones. That's true. That's 100% true. But I stay as in good shape as possible. I mean, I've gone to these high school reunions where some of these people just went south. For the most part, I think I have as much strength as I always do. Let's see if I can change the network here. Just switch the network on the fly. That's one of the features of the cellular service that I have. On the fly, I could switch the network, which is amazing. It used to take me a half an hour. Now I do it at the hit of a hotkey. So I saw that we were starting to buffer, and I was able to switch it immediately. Secrets of the trade, folks. I'm not going to be releasing releasing information like that to people just because they demand it, right? You gotta teach people to fish, not just give them the fish. Otherwise, they'll never learn. If they don't want to learn, I'm not gonna be there to baby them through this shit. Oh, here's the beer tent. We found it. See, whoever mentioned that, it's right here. It's very popular too, the beer tent.
Yeah.
Here early in the morning. Who does that? But they do it after a marathon. Sure.
That's right.
They usually, with their bibs, they usually get that free beer. Well deserved too. There it is. Corona, la cerveza marina. You get a head start on their day today. Fun day Sunday with football. Wow, they got super Coronas too.
During the race.
What is it? You were drinking through the race? That's an idea.
There you go. One of those. Orange.
There's your bananas too. What else did they have today? Pancakes, bananas, bacon.
One sausage.
Are those protein pancakes? You don't care at this point.
Anything.
Did you do a good job today?
I did.
Congratulations.
Thank
You had
you,
a
sir.
camera with you?
No, not on me. My mom had it on me.
Oh, your mom. Okay, good for you. Good for
left.
you.
Thank you,
Nice,
sir.
man. Knuckle bumps.
Thank you, sir.
All right. I hope you don't feel a little stiff later on.
Thank you,
look like you're in good shape, though. All right. Super Coronas. See the size of those cans? They were not just 16 ounces, folks. That was a 24 ounce. Yeah, it's a big can. I don't know if you guys have tried it. It's called the Radler. I've mentioned it in a few streams. It's a combination of lemonade and beer. It tastes amazing. Hard to find, though, the Radler. They have it in grapefruit, too. I think a lot of beer companies are starting to get into the cooler business instead of just beer. I'm a fan of it as long as it tastes good. You make me feel Yeah. So in about an hour, what's going to happen is people are going to start to walk really funny. And it's because everything is tightening up. When you finish the race, you're in good shape. Look at this guy dressed as a gingerbread man. Did you run the race looking like that? Oh my God! Good for
relay,
you.
yeah.
Oh, you ran a relay. Okay, so you ran a couple miles.
I'll credit.
You did a couple miles.
5 miles. Yeah.
Oh, you did 5. Okay, you did 5, 5, and 3 or something like that.
It's like 5, 8.
Oh, 5, 8.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, it's a main marathon. Okay.
Full marathon lane.
Really cool. Wow, that thing you can wear outside in 30 degrees.
It doesn't breathe that well.
Great job, man. Knuckle bumps for that. Wow, great job. The relay, because if you try to run the race with that thing on, you're gonna die. It's too much. This is the after party. Yeah, the before happens at 5:30 a.m. You gotta wake up at 4 a.m. for these things. Because it gets too hot. It's not like the New York City or the Boston Marathon. I think the New York City starts at... I used to go to the New York City every year in November. It was in November. And that one would start, I think, I want to say 10 a.m. or so. But the Boston would start around noon. It would start around noon in April. And it didn't matter then, it was the spring. But here, it's still hot. So you want to start the race when it's still relatively cool. And that's dawn. That's around dawn. Here's another picture here. Hey, Lucille is here. Good morning, Lucille. Get your cup on, get your job up. We're watching a little marathon running today. I was going to run this thing.
Is it?
I was just watching the marathon. Say hi. Hello. How was your time?
It was good.
Yeah? You ran the half marathon
Yeah,
today.
no, not the full. I would have died. The full is for stronger.
Okay. Is it your first one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to see you. Everybody's very happy they finished this. It's a personal achievement, folks. It's hard to describe to people unless you've done it. But it's a community of people that really get along together well. A lot of them are professionals too. They just want to push themselves to the extreme.
Michelle, how was it? How was it? Beyond great.
Sun's coming out with a vengeance now.
Hot? Did it get hot for you? How'd you like the court? Well, thank you for coming out today. Oh, 3 boys, congratulations.
I'm sure you do, Lucille.
Hoorah, thanks for coming out. The whole family.
Come on, finish
man.
up, brother.
Y'all got Miss
Finish
Sam,
up,
Mr.
brother.
Dan,
Let's
the
go,
whole
let's go,
damn family
let's
out
go,
here. I
let's
love
go,
it.
let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. You got to go.
Oh, looking good, everybody.
You got to encourage him sometimes to finish it.
Kristen, Roden, Victoria, Claudio, Curl, Michelle, great job, everybody.
Wow.
Congratulations, you are
Really,
done.
I'm really proud to see these runners, this new generation of runners. I'm really proud to see it. In this crazy world, with the vaping and all these other distractions that are out there, people losing their health to social media. You gotta take care of your body, folks. You gotta move. You gotta move all the time. I keep saying that to people. You gotta keep moving.
Good job, runners. Good job. Welcome
It's
back.
0 degrees.
Make
Really?
sure
Oh my
you are
God.
checking your QR
Lucille, I'm
codes.
sorry. You know I hate the cold. I had my share. I had my share of it. Baby. We got the crews here from the TV network. Really cool. Grab another shot here of them awarding medals to people at night. Cooling them off. 0 degrees. I thought it was like 20 up north. I guess where you are, Midwest area, you're even colder. That's nuts. That's cuckoo talk. Lucille, you got to get back down here this time, but come to West Palm. I'll take care of you. Very cool. Volunteers doing their thing. Really happy to see all of this. I like these wet towels that they give people. Cool. That's a new thing. Pulling people off. We never had anything like that. Yeah. Typically, a lot of people are going to be delirious. Like this girl just finished. She's just turning off her phone. These phones get heavy too when you're running these races. Yeah, she's walking around in circles. She's a little busy. This guy here took his sneakers off. I used to have bloody nipples, if you can believe it. I used to have to put Band-Aids, you know, those little round Band-Aids that are the size of your nipple. I used to put those right on my nipples, and those saved me. Those saved me. There's a lot of bloody nipples out there. That should be a drink, the bloody nipple. Most of the people are happy to finish, trust me. As the sun's coming out, it really beats down on you, so a lot of people are happy. Here they have the thumpers too, thumper treatment. Look at that. Right at the end of the finish line too, a thumper treatment. But nothing cures the bloody nipples unless you're wearing Band-Aids and moisturizer. And then the other spot that used to be tough for me is right where the drawstring is, right on your shorts, right on the small of your back, at the bottom, at the base, right where your waist is. There used to be some chafing there, but I was pretty lucky other than that. I do not recommend you personally groom before running, especially for men. There's going to be a lot of chafing if you do that. Don't make that mistake unless you're already grooming yourself there. If you try to do that and then go out and race, you're going to be sorry. I have been through that. Tried it, forget it. Forget it. All right, so just taking a walk around. This is another area here that gets full of people. We're going to take a quick walk through. If they don't try to stop me. We've been through Bradley's before. We're going to do a quick walk through Bradley's here. A lot of runners here trying to have a proper breakfast. Really cool. Early in the morning, they're going to get all their Bloody Marys out of the way. You can throw the hydration away. Let's fill our bodies with sodium right over. Look at this place, it's packed. Isn't it fun? Don't you guys want to join me for breakfast here? I didn't walk the marathon today. There were several reasons for it. One of them was I thought that I was a little heavy for it. The other thing was I didn't know how it would go. If I would have walked it, it would have been backwards. I would have done it as a feat of endurance. But maybe I'll do it another year. There were just too many things in the way. There were life events too in the way. Medical issues for family members I had to take care of. I don't feel like I trained enough for it, even though I couldn't walk. Those things kept me from doing it. And it's really early in the morning too. But very fun, yeah. It's like Disney World in a sense. It's like Disney World. A lot of people come here to town. What it really does, it brings recognition. It brings recognition to this area. You know, when I first moved down here, people didn't know about West Palm Beach. Now they do. Now they do. They knew Palm Beach. They knew Miami. They, of course, knew Orlando. They really didn't know West Palm Beach. And a lot of my friends were buying condos here back before, when they had the housing boom in the early 2000s. Came down, and I fell in love because the airport's right nearby. I mean, it is a beautiful, smaller city. Very easy to get around. You don't really need a car. You get everything you need around here. There's plenty of supermarkets, pharmacies, fire station, police, everything is here. And you want to see the lap of luxury, you just go across the bridge into Palm Beach. You could make it a walk. But yeah, I was going to do it as kind of the culmination of the year of all the live streams. Just too many things to consider, too many variables. I would have needed a little bit more preparation. So I said last week when I was doing the stream, I think it was during the Christmas light stream last week with Debbie, I was saying that maybe I'll just come and do interviews for it, you know, and just out the area and maybe walk along with the runners and kind of give you the vibe of the area. And I think I accomplished that. I think you were here in your 30s, Bill and I? Cool. Yeah. I think I moved here. Well, I didn't move permanently, but I got my place here when I was 29. I want to say 29, 30, something like that. It's been almost 20 years, I think. So I've been here for a while, seen a lot of changes. For the most part, the changes have been really good changes. Like really, really good. Recently, Italy just opened up. I have a friend, he's fresh from Italy, and he sells pasta makers, actually. I know a lot about Italian restaurants. I do as well. I'm in the restaurant business, grew up in it. But he's telling me which ones are good, which ones are authentic Italian, and which ones just have the name. You know what I mean? So that was good information. And he's skeptical about this Italy here. I mean, they're planning big things here in West Palm Beach. They're planning huge office towers. I hope that they can fill them. Yeah, the mural's pretty cool. They have artists that make them every so often, so you might see one up for 9 months and then a new one out. They had the skeleton here on the street here, but they had to change it. They have another one here, so this is kind of a mural too. They used to have a huge dog on a chain, like a Clifford, but they just filled it with designs now. So buildings, they have murals, especially as you go down the 500 block where O'Shea's is. I've shown you O'Shea's, Hullabaloo. There's some murals there. There's one that's very famous. It's Einstein wearing flip-flops and shorts and stuff. What do they call those? Jams, right? Jams. I think I had a mental break. I tried to remember that at the mall one time, and I think Bill and Ag helped me out. Keeps it fresh. So now we're just making our way. I want to get a coffee. I'm jonesing for a coffee now. So pretty cool checking out the marathon, guys. Yeah. You can always go back and check out how it really is. Even if you didn't wake up for it. But it is an experience. Get up and it's still dark. Everybody's watching. Look at the place. It's never this place. This is called opened up. Wow. People here. What was the question, TK? Have you seen Julie and her husband at O'Shea's yet? I've seen them on the street before. I haven't seen them in quite a few months, as a matter of fact. They live very close by to O'Shea's. I haven't seen them in quite a while, but I go in and out of that building because I have a friend there that live there, and I saw them at the building and just outside the building. I haven't seen them at O'Shea's. I'm not a barfly at O'Shea's. You know, I do go once in a while to play poker on Sundays. They might not be there when I'm there. But it's interesting you remember them. Wow, that's good. Nice couple. Nice couple. All right, let's see if we can get some coffee. Pops is here this morning, hanging out, getting a coffee. We're just waiting in line patiently. This is IRL, that means you wait in line. Cool, you finished today?
Yes,
Good.
sir.
All right, what was your time?
11 mile pace.
Oh, 11 minutes per mile? Oh, that's good. So you finished in what? What was it, 150 minutes or so? About 2 hours 30? 2:30? 2:30. Okay, good for you. Was it your first one?
Yes, sir.
All right, good.
Yeah,
Knuckle
that's the most I ever
bumps.
ran.
Nice. Good. Next year you're going to go under 2.
The most I've ever done before this was 6 miles.
Really? The most?
Yeah.
You trained up to 6 miles and you finished it and you're still happy and jovial and laughing? Good for you. This guy's got a great attitude. Oh, my God.
Never give up.
All right, keep moving those knees,
Yes,
right.
sir.
Keep moving those knees. You don't want them to tighten up on you. Good for you. Do you hear that, guys? His most training was 6 miles before this, so this was like double that for him. Oh, you get all kinds. You get all kinds. It's coffee time. I drink about 4 of these a day, guys. I'm up there on the caffeine intake. What's that?
What's your favorite coffee?
My favorite coffee?
Yes, sir.
I get the Pikes here. Yeah. Easy stuff. Pikes. The strongest one, I think the light roast actually has the most caffeine, though. Believe it or not. What hat are you wearing there? It says keep it real. Oh, you're a fisherman.
Yes,
You
sir.
like to fish. Okay,
I like
cool.
to fish, hunt, a little bit of everything.
You have an accent. Are you from Texas or something? Where are
No,
you
sir.
from?
Loxahatchee.
Loxahatchee? Have you been in the military?
No, sir.
Really? You keep saying sir. I feel old.
He was raised very well.
He died. He was. Very good manners.
I was raised on a farm.
You were raised on a farm. Very good manners. I guess they have a different accent when you go a little west here. See, I've got the app too somewhere here. How you doing? Could I get a small Pikes, please, from here?
Anything else?
Well, that'll be all. Thank you very much.
284.
All right. See if I can do this all in one here.
And if you want cream or anything,
Yeah.
I can grab it for you. We don't
Oh
have
yeah.
the cross.
Oh, you don't have it
We
over
don't
there.
have it
I'll
today,
take
no.
the cream. Yeah.
We've been busy since like.
I know.
really.
Trust me, I know.
We didn't even get a chance to get it out.
All right. Cool.
All right, thank you.
All set. Thank you. I'll just
Cider,
wait
just
here.
want it in the cup.
What's that?
The cream?
Put a little cream in there, please. Yeah, thank you. They don't have sweet and low here. I hate that. Gotta put the Splenda in here. Telling you guys all my little detailed pet peeves. I hate this stuff, but we'll try. We'll try. Cut out the caffeine. Are you kidding me? It's like cutting out breathing for me. But yeah, you can expect them to be very busy today. And for the rest of the day. It's Sunday, fun day, it's brunch hour. Yeah. This is one of the busier Starbucks here too. You got the red cups now. Since Thanksgiving, I think.
We do also have them over there for you. What's your name?
No, you're asking me? It depends. They go up and down. Not too many because I got rid of all the trolls. I'm streaming on YouTube. I have streamed on Twitch and Kick before, but sometimes the connection breaks off a little early. So I do YouTube because it's the most stable. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Sometimes when I go to bigger cities, I get a lot more people joining on. I have no idea why that tends to happen. Ask YouTube about that, you know? But I've been pretty happy with the communication with people and the platform as well. It's good. Don't ask me if I made any money. I spend way more than I make on this thing. Yeah. But I love to travel, and this was a special event stream, so that's why I did that. That's why I asked you the question. Yeah.
Where do you travel to?
Oh, well, I've recently been to New Orleans, and I went on a cruise as well there too, in the Caribbean. Before that, this summer, I was in London, I was in Greece, I was in Las Vegas, New York, Philadelphia, so I went everywhere. Yeah.
Have you ever been to Eastern Europe?
Eastern Europe, yes. Yes, I have, but not streaming. Not streaming. No. 1 second, I'll be in for you. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's a lot of cream. It's cream with coffee today, not coffee with cream, but it'll make do. The hot chocolate and tea is staining your teeth. Me too, Lucille. Or was it Bill? It was Bill who said that. Yeah. I'm sorry, so what are you saying, Eastern Europe?
Yeah, where have you been in Eastern Europe?
Well, my family's from Greece originally, so Eastern Europe's going to be like Romania, Bulgaria, that area. I've been to Bulgaria myself. How about yourself?
I've been to France, Germany, Poland, Austria, Czechoslovakia, Belgium, and Ukraine is where I spent most of my time.
You've been to Ukraine too before?
Several times.
Oh, okay, cool. I heard good things about it before the war. Nice.
It is, yeah. I saw a runner at the race.
Oh, really? You did at the race too? A lot of Ukrainians come and live in South Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually they're blondes. They're hairdressers. So I've been to Czechoslovakia when it was also the Czech Republic too. Been to Germany, been to France, been to Belgium, just like you said. Been to all those Western European countries. Yeah. Eastern Europe, not as many, but I've been, Serbia area, Skopje area. I've been to all those places.
I'll just never be able to go to Russia.
I haven't been to Sweden. I want to go to Sweden.
Russia's where I'll never go.
You'll never go to Russia.
Never.
Because you don't want to, or because you can't?
I'd get arrested.
Oh, you would? What's that tattoo?
It's the Ukrainian flag, the trident of the military, and the sunflowers of the country.
Oh, wow.
I'd get arrested if I went there.
What branch of the military?
I never served in the military.
Oh, you never served?
I deliver medical supplies to the front lines.
What?
I deliver medical supplies to the front lines.
Good for you. What's your name?
Will.
Will, nice to meet you. I'm
Pleasure.
TK. Nice to meet you.
What's your YouTube channel?
The YouTube channel is TK's Adventure. TKS Adventure. Please subscribe. I need to hit that 1,000 mark. It always seems to stay stagnant sometimes.
What is it, TK Adventure?
TKS Adventure. Singular. Right on YouTube. I'd appreciate it. Thank you, Will. Sometimes I get carried away and I forget to tell people. Let me just put some sugar in this. There's one thing you learn how to do when you live stream. It's doing things with one hand, or no hands at all. Yeah, I'm sure they still have gypsies there. They tried to rob your parents of gold. Well, my grandparents had an exodus out of Turkey. They lost everything. They had to just leave with the clothes on your back. Did you find it? It's me jumping in Dubai.
Yeah.
That's me. Yeah, that's me.
Cool, man.
Well, thank you so much for doing that. Appreciate it.
Of course. So what do you do? Cover in the race?
Yeah, I covered the race this morning.
Nice.
I figured another day I got up early to do a dog show. I'm like, I'm going to do the dog show early and I'm not going to do the race that I've ran for like well over a decade straight. So,
Cool, man.
yeah. It's a very good experience, man. Keep doing it. Keep it up. Keep it up. And it's good for your professional life, too. It keeps you going. It keeps you strong.
Yes, sir. I try to run. I do a 5K every day after work.
You do?
Yes, sir.
Wow. You were in shape. You were in shape already.
Yeah. Some days it's tiring, so I didn't realize how much energy I had because I usually go tired already. So it's kind of like.
Well, now you can mark this occasion with the stream. You can always go back and see yourself on it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Wow, how well-mannered is this guy? Just step outside real quick. My Big Fat Gypsy Wedding? I haven't seen that. Just is it a spin-off from My Big Fat Greek Wedding? My Big Fat Greek Wedding had 3 different movies, or 4. Was it 2? One, a follow-up, and then a third one, and also one, My Big Fat Life in Ruins is one. And they actually go to Greece, and Nia Vardalos does a video of her being a tour guide in Greece. So that, I think, is the 4th one. So she's done 4. I met her at the Chicago Gabby Awards. That was pretty cool. Actually, no, I didn't meet her. My family met her. That's right. My family met her. I wasn't able to make it because I was too busy busting my ass working. So now I'm getting very, very slight buffering. So I'm going to switch the network, and it only takes. I think I heard of it. My Big Fat Gypsy Wedding. Didn't they get sued though for stealing the name like that? It's obvious they were spinning it off of My Big Fat Greek Wedding. So yesterday and today they have all of the streets blocked off here. Today was for the marathon. Yesterday was for the green market on purpose. And it's all because of what happened on Bourbon Street January 1st. When they went through the crowd and killed 14 people. So you think I was talking fast before the coffee? Wait till you get a load of me. So that's my excuse for getting up early. What's your excuse, guys? You should be snoozing right now. I'm carrying a for here cup, so I don't want to run away with that. So yeah, they make it like a long weekend, you know. People come from out of town, they get their medals, they get a few good dinners in them, they do a little sightseeing, and then they fly back on JetBlue. By now, well past the 3-hour mark into the 4-hour mark, you're gonna get, not the elite runners, but the pretty good full marathon runners. You finish a full marathon, even at a slow jog pace, you're still a superstar, you know? I purposely wouldn't run the longer marathons. The half marathons were good pace for me. Like I said, I wasn't a 130-pound scrawny person, I never was. I was carrying an extra 40 pounds always. So I was significantly bigger, but like I said, I was pretty fast and strong. Aggie's an early bird. I don't know. Is she? I don't know. Between the two of you, you're the one in law enforcement. I'm guessing that you are the early bird. Oh man, I'm sitting down now finally. See that was a good 1 hour 10 minutes of just walking for me. Your circadian is set to wake up early. Me too, whether I like it or not. I had to deal with a huge heating issue, blew up furnace this week, and I had to deal with renters in Boston. I had to deal with them in the coldest week of the year, trying to force a heating company get it done, but not rip me off at the same time. It's a very delicate dance you have to do. You're in the kitchen. It's interesting when a couple has the same accounts. You use the same account to make comments. It's so funny. You got Rocco's here. You guys know Rocco's Tacos? It's not open yet. Well, let me say a proper good morning, everybody, since you're all here. Here I am. Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. You can see, I said it earlier, this is the Boston Marathon cap from 2013. I've washed it a lot. I've worn it a lot. This is from the Boston Marathon bombing. So I wear it in their honor. See that right there? There it is. Boston Marathon bombing hat. and this is when I was at the expo the day before. I go to these marathons, even if I don't run them, I would always support. And I was there just when the elite runners had finished. And then I usually leave, right? I had to meet a friend for lunch, like I was saying. An hour later, I heard about it. They thought it was an electronic explosion at a transformer, but it was a bomb. It was a bomb in 2 different locations. When I was there were people like 10 deep, right, to the race. So by the time the bombing happened, it was a lot more thinned out because it was later on. But if it had happened, it was a perfect day, I remember too. If it had happened when the elite runners were running through, there would have been a lot more casualties. But I remember that those 2 idiots that did it, the 2 brothers, they went into Waltham and Watertown, which is where I lived, and they had the entire location, the suburbs and Boston, under lockdown, going in that area. And the way that they found out about these guys, they had already killed the older brother in a shootout, but the younger brother hid inside of a tarp, inside of a boat in Belmont, I believe. Belmont or Watertown area, one of the 2. They're right next to each other, and Waltham is about 5 minutes away from there, which is where I grew up. And they found him inside of that boat when a guy stepped out after it was kind of like we were all grounded, and they lifted it, and somebody went out to smoke a cigarette and found that the tarp was ripped, and then they found him in there. They didn't shoot the hell out of him there, but they got him. Maybe they did shoot at him too. Maybe he was injured. I don't remember. I don't remember if he got the death penalty or if he got life. But yeah, those 2 idiots caused a hell of a lot of grief. And they're the reason for a lot more security measures for the Boston Marathon now. I remember that there were people who were doctors that ran the race, and the Mass General Hospital is not too far away, about 2 miles away from the finish line, and they knew that there was a bombing. So instead of finishing the race and stopping and relaxing, they would continue running all the way to the hospital, scrub up and get ready for the casualties. And then they created a rehab hospital where they did rehabilitation for a lot of the people who lost their limbs during the bombing. And it's one of the best in the country, maybe the world. It's called Spalding. It's called Spalding. One of my family members did rehab there. So it's something that's, it's kind of a sore memory, but I wear this hat in their honor. Boston Marathon bombing. Shouldn't have. You got idiots out there. And I remember they were going through tens of thousands of pictures, video from the time. The FBI was there. They were trying to look at his cap. It was a golf cap that he was wearing, and they found out through video surveillance in the golf cap. They were trying to find out receipts of where he bought the golf cap, where they got the pressure cooker. I think it was one of those pressure cooker bombs where you put all the nails and stuff, and then you blow it up, and all the nails go out. And it's one of the worst kind, where it's going to hit a lot of people. And I think it killed the Chinese girl. It's just a horrific thing. He was sentenced to death, yeah. But for when, though? I mean, this happened about 12 years ago now. I think his name was Jojo or Johar, and he was claiming that his brother pushed him into it. They were both like amateur boxers, something stupid like that. So he brainwashed his brother, but he was killed in a shootout. I don't know if he was run over by a SWAT car, but it was crazy in the suburbs of Boston to have a shootout in a very quiet neighborhood. Imagine that. That was awful. But again, since then, we've had so many incidences where people get into a pickup truck because they're terrorists and they plow through people. So I'm glad that West Palm closes the streets, but yesterday it took me an hour to get back to my building because of all the streets being closed. You have to go around here. And I'd much rather go around and be in traffic than have an idiot do that again. So they block off the streets several far back and to the sides too. And the cops are really good about it. It's all because of idiots that get into cars and think that they can plow through people. I mean, it's a dangerous weapon, a car. All right. Oh, a good cup of coffee. Nothing like a good cup of Java. I still have to hit the gym too later on. Yeah, traffic nightmare is right. So think about it. You're on a weekend where you have the green market, traffic, You have all the people in for the Palm Beach Marathon, and number 3, you have everybody here to watch the Sandy tree too, to be tourists. And all the snowbirds are in town too. Imagine the traffic. So yesterday it took me an hour to get out, an hour to get back. So it's 2 hours of driving. And then you have idiots because they're from out of town. Some of them, they don't know the streets quite well, so you have to be careful for them too. What do you have planned for today, Lucille? You always have something planned. Are you going to be doing a live stream? Very happy to see you do a ton of different things. Be as creative as you want. That's what I'm always thinking. I'm always thinking, if I go to the same places over and over again, like another streamer we know does and does all these runs, I want to do myself. But I want to do something that's always a little bit different, a little bit of a teachable moment, something where I learn something would be awesome, and something where everyone else learns something, hopefully, too. I mean, just teaching for the sake of doing them, turning on the camera, just teaching, that's boring. But, you know, like experiencing something myself, learning about it, and also contributing to that, I think that's awesome. It's 0 degrees out. Hey, you're the one that just said put on layers, didn't you? I've done all that stuff. I put on the layers. Pouring the coffee hot, drinking our cup of Java, right? It's like a little morning show, right? Morning show. What's the weather, lady? Oh, it's cold. Okay, back to the hot coffee. We have some celebrity birthdays today. That's what all of them are about, huh? Feel good morning shows. Let's see if we can get a refill. I'll get a refill and go. There we are. They saved me. Saved by the bell. No more line, that's good. Hey, how you doing? Could I get a refill, but can it be in a to-go cup? Is that okay? No, what? To-go cup? Yeah, thank you. You see the white thing right there? Yeah. Over there, yeah? Put it right there? Yeah. Okay, got it. Those are fancy, right? Whatever, just medium pikes. By now, they may not know it yet, but all the runners are going to get stiff knees now. That's a little painful. When you see people walking down the stairs, doing stairwells very, very slowly, they probably ran a marathon or they had some kind of knee surgery, one of the two. I remember walking downstairs at work the next day, you know, with a suit on. I'm like, Ted, why are you walking so slowly down the stairs? I'm like, you don't even want to know. And that hot shower feels great once you finish a marathon. So a lot of people are trying to pack it up, go home, take their showers. You got the crooner music? Oh, thank you. It's huge. Look, you gave me a big one. That's what she said. What, did you think I was going to let that one go? Last night I had a couple gimlets. Some friends of mine happened to be at the restaurant. We had a few gimlets together. Those are pretty good drinks. Cucumber, I think. At Waxham's, which is a Swedish restaurant here in West Palm Beach. Brand new Swedish restaurant with windows all around. Really, really cool.
feel like Penn and Teller here with the one-hand tricks. Feels silly here showing everyone how to mix a cup of coffee. But we all know that when you make it yourself, nice meeting you. When you do it yourself, you mix it yourself, you know that you're gonna get it what's called the perfect color. Here's Waxham's. You can see that they have all these windows here. These all open up, so it becomes a really cool bar. You see the bar on the inside there. See that? They're gonna open up a little bit later, so a really cool place to hang out. We'll go back down to where the marathon is once again. The sun is out in full force now, so it's going to be a lot of tired people. And then we can get down the stream after that. That'd be nice. Maybe next year we'll do kind of a volunteer thing too. Really? Wow, you're a grandma. I didn't know that. How old's your oldest? Congrats. 1. Wow, that must be fun. They start to walk at 1. I didn't get a sleeve and my thumb's burning off yet. Smart, TK. Congrats.
Way left. Thank you.
Does anyone call you grandma and piss you off? I know you don't want to hear that. All right, we'll go back to the race. Go see some people. See, it's quieting out a lot. A lot of people are heading home. But there's still a lot of people still running the race. I mean, if you ran the full marathon, you're still deep in it right now. That's what she said. You were in these grays? I didn't see any. From what I understand and seeing your streams, everyone thinks you're a Clairol girl. Gingerbread man here with all the accoutrement. Getting hot out here, you know what that means. My phone's not going to survive, but we'll see how far it can go. Wisdom highlights. I like the sound of that. I dye mine. I dye my sideburns. I'm just happy I still have hair. Sometimes I go overboard and they look like lamb chops. Sometimes I try and they don't color because the actual stuff, the Just for Men stuff or whatever the hell it's called, that stuff doesn't work that well, and sometimes it's perfect. I don't know if I'm gonna ever succumb to salt and pepper hair. I don't think so. I think I'll be Bob Barker and then do the switch one day and it'll just be all white. All right, here we are. All right. How you feeling, okay?
Good, how are
Oh,
you?
you finished the main marathon. Good for you. Congratulations, congratulations. You can see he's a little rickety with the knees. It happens. You ran the full one. Okay, so that's a great job.
Did you make
Anything
that?
under 4.
Good job.
Looking good,
people camping out. It's pretty cool.
Looking good, looking good, everybody. Congratulations.
Oh, they're running the whole marathon with that Israeli flag. Wow. Yeah, that's heavy to hold.
Congratulations, Alexander. Great job, Alexander Haddad. Right there, coming in. There you go.
We're out here since I didn't feel like getting up at 5 a.m. to film this, but I'm happy I'm out. It is nice. Look at this. Look at this. It's not just another town in the world. It's
All right, David and Tom, welcome back. Welcome back, guys. David and Tom, working hard out there, bringing it on home. Congratulations, runners. Thanks for coming out today. Smile big. Camera one. You sure did do it. Aurora, you sure did do it. Arua Brown. It's right there. Welcome back, everybody. Congratulations.
wow, 0. Really? Good thing I got that furnace taken care of this week.
Kendo Person, welcome back.
The kids want to see what their mom. Isn't that cute? Look at that.
Good job out there.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
That's awesome.
Jordan, Kimberly McLean, welcome back. You're going
Running to the finish line with their mom.
Anna, welcome back. Congratulations.
Overheated. That was coming. It is hot over here.
Hey, the sign's upside down.
It's not you, Tony. I overheated, and when you overheat, you get lower performance, and you
Embrace the
get
pain.
breathing.
Okay.
We're back though. Just gotta stay out of the sun.
Easy for me
Stupid
to
phone
say
has a
again.
tendency to overheat.
All right, runners, looking good out there. Man, we can't thank you enough for coming out today.
We'll stay in the shade for now. We'll stay in the shade. I'm restricted to the shade. How can you believe this? My phone's keeping me from moving.
Out there, Darren.
I know this year I'm going to change that. I'm going to change that to a non-titanium casing. Yeah, it's just that I've talked about this in detail in the past. The iPhone 14s and 15s and some of the 16s had real big problems with overheating issues because they had that titanium casing. That's why they switched back to the aluminum recently. They also have the cooling chamber now too, all because they won't admit that they made a mistake. And this phone has been a huge, a really big sore point for me and really screwing up a lot of good streams because of the overheating issue.
All right, Paul, welcome back.
Yeah, it worked. I mean, if it's freezing, it's better than when it's hot. And here it's hot a lot. If the sun hits it within 5 minutes, we get the overheat issue and I have to wait for it to cool down real quick. I'm trying to be in the shade right now. I took the cover off of it too. You could have had it off the entire time. But I definitely have to replace the phone for that. We can't continue to have it. In Las Vegas, I had about 6 overheats in a half an hour. I mean, it was crazy. And over in London, it was 95 degrees. In London, it was 95 degrees.
Good job out there. Good job.
And that was rare for London.
You know, Greg, before you leave, I introduced Greg a couple times today, ladies and gentlemen. Greg
Well, I don't know.
is the
But,
president.
I mean, this camera's pretty good. Much better than my iPhone 11 Pro. I used to start streaming with that one.
You know, and all that, but
But
what do you
this
got
one
to say
here
to all
is a
these
great
fine
camera,
people
just
that came out and
overheats.
supported
It keeps on
this
overheating.
marathon?
I thought it was
and
me.
the Green Charity
I thought it was me. It's not me. It's the damn phone. So we can't have overheating all the time.
all the supporters out here today.
Wait and get the 18. Well, I told you I had to fix my phone, and air. And that's a complete waste of money, so I brought it back after I fixed my phone. I just like to fix things. Even the techs over at Apple couldn't fix it, and I found a way. People getting their hydration on. I like these cool things. Wet towels are giving everybody. The sun is covered again. We got a lot of dizzy folks here. We were thinking of waiting. Got the 17 and it was worth it. Well, the 17 has a weird design, but the Pro is definitely a better value than getting just the Air, just for the novelty of having a thinner phone. I walked around with it for like 5-6 days. After I got over the initial novelty of it, I didn't really care at all. I didn't really care. And there were features with the camera it didn't have. I mean, all the zoom features. You get that only with the Pros. So this phone is awesome for that. It's compact. It's actually lighter than a lot of the 16s and the 14s. It's much lighter. It's smaller. I like that. But damn overheating. And I'm not about to put a fan on it like people recommend. The fan makes noise and it adds weight and it drains battery power. So you have all those side effects. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to use this as my hand-me-down phone to my normal phone where it's not out in the sun all the time, and then get another one. Probably a used one. I don't want to pay full price. Who wants to do that? I appreciate these people who are going to keep on going, even with pain. He already has knee problems, you can tell. Oh yeah, all that stuff is easy. Especially switching from carrier to carrier now. You can do that in a half an hour now. All you need to do is get the transfer pin. That's it. The transfer pin. And I told people already, this isn't a secret. Go to US Mobile, you'll have access to all 3 different carrier towers. Access to all 3. So depending on where you live, if you're in a weak zone, you can switch towers. If you travel and you're in a weak zone, you can switch towers again. You can go from AT&T to Verizon to T-Mobile, the 3 big ones, and not be throttled down and have priority and have actual unlimited data. Actual unlimited, not throttled down. So that's my one piece of advice for everybody. And that one's free. So people are finishing now. The Pacer finished at 4. It's about 4 hours. Let me look at the actual time. Yeah, we're at 4 hours and 10 minutes right now. So the Pacer finished 5 minutes late, but that's okay because he's capable of running it in less than 4 hours. You're on AT&T. Lucille, AT&T is best overall, but it's not the fastest overall, and it doesn't have as much priority as others. Based off of Elisa's stream, I believe she's on AT&T, but I believe she's the one that pays like full price. It's not a secondary carrier. Most of us go with secondary carriers, and because of that, we lose priority. So I think she pays probably the $110 a month or whatever that silly number. But of course, she's been streaming for a very long time. She gets the donation, so it's all the cost of business. You know, that's why you're not going to see a lot of choppiness. I figured it out where it doesn't matter where I go. Plus, I have this thing where I keep on walking around. You know, I keep moving. So I'm going to get choppy spots, but I wanted to have access to all the towers. So there is no better service than the one I'm on. Lord knows I've been through every single challenge out there. Who else is streaming, cruise ships and stuff? But AT&T, you should be safe. Overall, it's one of the best. But I know that, like, if you go to New York City, Verizon. Maybe, guys. It's one of those things, how many licks does it take to get the center of a Tootsie Pop? The world may never know. Well, the world may never know. I heard about that, guys. You know how I feel about taking advantage of the mentally and physically disabled, huh? You know how I feel about that. I don't even like it when people donate too much to me. I don't deserve it. I feel guilty. I don't feel like I deserve it. I don't feel like I deserve huge donations. I mean, you get what you pay for, right? Services paid for, services rendered. Not this, I'm going to con a disabled person into giving me their $1,000 just because their parents aren't around. See how I can con them to send me the max on their credit card. And then when they get charged back, this was the ugly part, when they charge it back because somebody who had their senses about them told them to charge it back, then try to make them confess that they committed fraud when they're mentally disabled. That's the sickest thing I've ever heard of. And it continues. It continues from this streamer. Just a sickening person. Miserable, sickening thing to do. If you guys agree, hit me with a 1 there if you agree with that nonsense that they're doing. Taking advantage of mentally ill people. And then when they do a chargeback, try to get them into trouble. Try to make them, force them to say that they committed fraud. I saw that. It's the ugliest thing I've ever seen. And I'm especially disappointed with the viewers that don't call her out on that bullshit. So that upsets me a lot. And if I find her on the streets, I'm going to tell her, why you take advantage? Why do you continue to take advantage of mentally and physically disabled person? The answer we all know. She's a sociopath. The answer we know. But that's not going to stop me from calling her out. Everyone else might be afraid in her chat of being banned by her or having like Built sent her away from her fucking Discord. But other than that, I have no issues with calling her out and setting her straight. And if I had 2 minutes with that guy Rob, I'd set him straight too, so he knows what's happening to him. I'm afraid that not all of these streamers got these bad habits by nature. I think they picked them up doing this IP2 bullshit. You've been calling her out since 2015. These people aren't going to change, but there will be laws in the future that prevent this kind of behavior. To con someone into, like someone mentally ill who's going to obviously repeat everything you're going to tell them to say, they're going to repeat it because you told them to. They don't know any better. They don't know they're being cornered. Then, I saw that clip. Then, she asked chat to clip it for her, as if she's a queen bee here, right? To clip it for her so that they send it to Power Chat so she gets the full $1,800 back for one song she played for this guy. This guy has no
there you go.
Good thing he's in London or something, somewhere overseas where her reach she can't put her claws and her teeth into them. That shit wouldn't work with me. I'd love to see her try. I'd love to see her try to defend herself against that bullshit. Taking advantage of the mentally disabled. What a fucking moron.
Welcome back, Andrew.
But I digress, right? I digress.
Congratulations.
She still talks about me to this day. I'm the only one who got under her skin because I told her the truth. Idiot.
All right, everybody, here we go.
I tried to figure him out. He's an intelligent guy. I tried to figure him out. I tried to find out why he stayed for so many years. I don't know of any man in history who sticks around for 10 years hoping that one day he's going to be the safe play for a girl. I don't know of one man who's ever done that. So there's another incentive for him to have stayed. And it can't be, oh, I love the technology like myself. Otherwise, he would have screamed on his own. And it can't be, no, I like to be in the sidelines and I like to be the man behind the curtain. It can't be that, guys. All right, we all use common sense and logic here, and something doesn't make sense there. And the only thing that I can think of is that he had a piece of the action. The only thing that I could think of. I don't have a lot of viewers that are going to go back and forth. I think I've pretty much removed all of the stupid trolls, you know, the drama seekers and all that. I'm glad I did. the people who watch my streams really want to just be entertained and have fun. They don't want to have drama go back and forth. Bullshit. But when I see injustice, I'm gonna comment on it, guys, and I'm gonna be fucking right. Catch of the day, Bradley. That's pretty cool. Spent a lot of time on that. See, a lot of people happy that they finished. That's awesome. Congrats! Yeah. Was it your first?
No.
Oh, good. Your second. Okay, good. Did you do better this year than last year?
No.
No, you did worse, really? With this weather, like cloudy?
Oh yeah, it was better.
Oh, it was better. Okay, all right, good.
No, I thought you were asking if I did like the first one here as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No. I was just wondering because it's perfect running
Oh
weather today.
yeah,
The sun not being out. Yeah.
It was
For
great.
me, this was always perfect. Windless and cloudy and a
Uh-huh.
little humid.
Yeah.
I ran this thing, I think, 18 times straight.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah. Now I'm too fat to run it. And I just interview people instead.
Congratulations.
Yeah, sad.
All right, good. Congrats. Congratulations.
Welcome back, sir. Good job out there, guys.
If he had no peace in it, then I can't explain it. And there's a lot of things I can't explain, right? I can't explain the aurora borealis either. But I don't know, I came to that conclusion because I can't see someone following around Elisa blindly for that long. I knew exactly what I was dealing with Elisa. That's why I kept my distance. Elisa is one of these people that you have to have at arm's length. There are people that you keep at non-arm's length, you keep them at wrist length, people that you let into your circle of trust. Elisa, I always kept my distance. I didn't touch her, I didn't hug her, I didn't do these things.
Congratulations.
I think I hugged her once for Thanksgiving, once. One time, it may be New Year's. No kissing, no nothing. I was completely professional. And that's pretty much where it should be when you have a college when you're streaming. You want to keep it somewhat professional. You can't have a girlfriend that you're streaming with unless you started out that way and you're a dynamic duo. But when you have to stay a little bit professional, a little bit respectful. I mean, the main part of her stream was just going out and trying to find dates. That was the main part of her stream. I couldn't be a cock blocker. I had to measure the times that I was around. I had to be careful of that so that she can go on and she can have her little charade, right? Where she goes and she talks with men and stuff. I can't be around for that. There were many streams that they went out to ladies' night, if you remember, and I wouldn't go on purpose for that. Logic does not apply, Tony, you're right. Logic doesn't apply. To most things it does. In that particular case we just discussed, I haven't been able to get a good answer. No one is innocent? Come on, Tony. Come on, Tony. I gave it a nice woo, too, even though I hate it. It's the only thing you hear in America. Woo! So at this point, you're going to see full marathon finishers. Finish strong, yeah! Do it! This is the final stretch right here. When you hit these cones over here, you got to race for it. Doesn't matter if you fall, you go full speed. So the full marathon is 26.2, an official full, and the half is 13.1. And then yesterday they had a 5K and a 10K. 5K being a 3.1 mile, and a 10K is 6.2. And I really like Leaf. I like Leaf. He's the one that gave me my Boston hat for Christmas, you know? And I'm like, what person gives everybody presents and stuff like that without having a hand in it, you know? That confused me as well. I appreciated the gift, right? But if it was, you know, in a consortium with Elisa, like together, if they bought it together, would it have killed them to say that they both contributed to get it? You know, that makes more sense to me. He didn't have to get everybody a present. I got the show of presents. You saw the stuffed animals and stuff that I bought. Maybe what, 20 stuffed animals? I tried to do events. I tried to keep it interesting. No. Instead of appreciating that, she got threatened by it. Completely ass backwards. Hey, finish strong, yeah, that's right. I used to do that. I used to egg on the crowd and tell them to cheer. Bring up everybody's energy. This is a great way to start the day. For those of you who are not seeing many palm trees, here you go, whole row of them. Whole row of them, all the way down. Don't get me started on the power chat stuff. When those songs were being played, the road tunes and all that stuff. Don't get me started on my opinions there. Leave $150 when you did a $10 spin for everyone in the Discord at roulette. He then passed on 100 of it to 2 people. Well, that was very nice of him. Because Leaf probably has something we all call a conscience. And he feels that he probably felt better giving it away rather than just keeping it. Yes, it is a classy move. And I'm not saying that he's not capable of giving gifts to strangers, you know, somebody like me, another dude gave me but I mean, it would have been a lot nicer to hear that they both together gave these things. I mean, when I was hearing that he was buying dresses and stuff for Elisa, knowing her size, that's kind of odd, don't you think? Don't you think? She could easily order those dresses on her own. Whatever they may be now, maternity dresses, whatever the hell they are now. I don't know. I could have had a spin too. I don't recall it. I wasn't in Discord, her Discord at least. I wasn't in her Discord 24/7. It was a lot more sterile when I was there. It turned very ugly after they banned me from it. But I used to do these summaries. I spent a lot of time on doing those summaries for the people who didn't watch the shows the night before because they would go for 9-10 hours. So I knew a lot of people were not catching every single moment, so I wanted to do those summaries. Those were all selfless. But boy, do they go out the window when you turn on someone like a pit bull, huh? People forget. Again with the kids. Dad with the kids running the final mile. That's awesome. Final stretch. We got people here from the Palm Beach Post too, capturing that stuff. I actually was clipped in one of the years. I was clipped on the Palm Beach Post, which is pretty awesome. One time a kid got right in front of me. I almost ran him over because he crossed right in front of me, but I was able to catch it. I've been known to kid too when I'm doing my streams, just to get people to chuckle. I've been known to kid, to goof and stuff. I do that, yes, but I'm never malicious about it. And if you ever catch me going overboard, I would hope that you call me out on it in chat, so that I correct myself. Maybe I have too many drinks in me. Maybe I get too ambitious. Yes, but to openly support this kind of fucking behavior, I will be there to shut you down. I will shut you down at every opportunity.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Devin coming in. Ron, Devin, congratulations, Devin. Great job. Welcome back, runners. Welcome back. We know you've been working hard out there, and we got a
We're talking about opportunistic behavior. We're not talking about somebody who's starving. We're talking about sick behavior. Sick behavior. And we're talking about people out of fear, viewers out of fear of being banned, going along with that. Still a lot of people here, everybody having fun. It was in Switzerland Discord last month when you went to Hard Rock for a concert. Oh, okay, cool. Very nice. Keep doing those concerts. Hey, if you can, Tony, why don't you do some actual live streams instead of just the recorded ones? I think you might have. I'm not sure. A lot of the concerts were older, and even the newer ones, you recorded them for obvious reasons, and live streams are not always perfect. The recorded ones will always come out perfect. But maybe when you go out eating, I know that you like to take a few shorts there. It might be a good opportunity if you wanted. You don't have to, but if you wanted, maybe live stream here and there a few things, you know? You never know what you're going to find. Yes, it's a beautiful event. I'm glad that you all witnessed it with me. Look at this. You see people here, they're, personal issues right now. See how hard is she shaking? Poor girl. And that's happening, She'll be better in a little while. It's just that her body's shutting down right now. Body's shutting down. I'm glad that they have medical tents. A lot of people are in a great attitude, but some people, they push it a little too hard to get that best time, that best personal time. And this is what happens. But it's all lactic acid, folks. It's all the body saying, what the hell are you doing? The key here is to keep those knees strong. Congratulations. And they finished the full marathon here too, so it's double trouble here for those people. You've never live streamed. Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't do it for me, do it for you. I like to live stream because I like the pressure of doing it live and the pressure of the possibility of making mistakes and to see if I can get through it without making too many mistakes. You gotta have a big mouth for that. I know, Tony, you've been on phone calls, you handle yourself very well, so I don't think you would have an issue live streaming if that's the case. You wanted to put something up yesterday that was personal, but you erred on the side of caution because of the trolls who surround you. Yeah, you have to be careful with the personal stuff. You have to be careful about what you tell people. What you tell people, they're going to take it and run with it. It only takes one person to be inquisitive about it and to do you harm. And then, if they can't do you harm, guess what they revert to? Guess what they revert to? They revert to lies. They fill in the blanks with lies and bullshit, okay? So you could give up something personal, they could run with it, and when they don't find the information they're looking for, they'll make it up and they'll fill in the blanks. That's ugly.
That's amazing.
Deceit. Deceit is kind of an interesting word, but I would just say they have no morals. No morals. A lot of that from going on these IP2 discords, unfortunately. A lot of these losers, they gained all these skills there. The doxing thing is 100% born out of that. Because it didn't just appear. People aren't just doxers. They don't just grow up being doxers. I'm going to get them, I'm going to dox them. This is something that they've developed this in a particular platform, and then they branch out into YouTube, Kick, Twitch, or whatever, and those bad habits continue to this day. Because it's almost like a weapon. They use it as a weapon. Dox the hell out of me, I don't give a fuck. What are you gonna find out? That I have degrees in engineering? That I ran races? Go fuck yourselves. You already know where I live. Come and say hi, for God's sakes, I'll give you a shot. Otherwise, get the fuck out of here. I actually invite trolls to come and walk with me, see how long they last. Obsessed. What the fuck else are they doing with their life? Why don't they focus on themselves? They pretty much can't breathe in my chat, though. I haven't had to ban anyone because I challenge them. I say, okay, you want to troll me? Great. Troll me, but be good at it. If you're gonna troll, you better be the best troll. I expect you to be here in every single chat with me. See how long you last. We'll make it a job. They don't like jobs, right? That's usually when they give up. All right, so let me switch it around. Just about finished a venti on top of my original one. So I made a short yesterday. It was the light show. Hopefully all of you can go over there and check it out if you haven't already. I love making these shorts. Hopefully you still like those Treats from the Street shorts. I love making those too. Thank you for joining me early this Sunday morning. And if you haven't seen it, please feel free to go back and watch the replay. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll be looking out for your streams too. Love you all. Get your Java in you. And have a great Sunday, everybody. All right, let's turn this stuff off.